Hi guys, I just wanted to show you a couple computer tips for making your computer fast and actually speeding up gaming performance if you're into that. Now, first things first, I'm going to show you the Task Manager. A lot of people don't know about this, but it's a really helpful tool to speed up your computer. First things first, it shows all your running processes as of now, as in like your background system process or background application processes, as well as your applications that are running. Now, let's say you have something taking a whole bunch of CPU or disk space, or it's taking all your network, like an update or something, and you want to close it and you can't figure out how. You could always go into here. Let's say Task Manager is taking up a lot. I could right click on it and end that task, and then bam, it's gone. Now, what you can get into that is you can type in Task Manager on your search bar here, or you can press Control Shift Escape, and it'll bring it right up. Also, let's say like Google Chrome's doing something weird. Chrome, here, let's open it up here. Um, Generally has like 6 or 7 open things, and when you go in here and end it, it usually doesn't close all of them. It just closes one. You could go into here, right click on whatever you're trying to close, and end process tree, and that will end. Well, usually it'll end all of them. It didn't end all of them there. There we go. It took a little bit. Um, Yeah, it does that, and then as well as like say I wanted to close my NVIDIA stuff. Now NVIDIA is a weird one. You could close something and it'll open right back up. Generally, you want to set it up on the application not to do that on certain things. Now, this right here will show your performance, how good it's running, what's your average, stuff like that. Show your available RAM as well as other stuff. This will show what disk is being used as well as your Wi-Fi connection. Now you can go over here and this will show the items that start up when your computer starts up. Now generally you want to disable most of these because most of them are not needed. Now how you would do that is you'd click on an item. Here, I'll enable one for you. It's pretty much the same way as enabling as disabling. You could either right click and click disable, or you could click on it and click disable down here. Either way it'll work. Now generally I do this to all of them except for my Windows Defender because of course you're going to need antivirus software. But um, you can keep like low impact stuff on because usually where it says none, it'll say like low impact like Windows Defender does, or it'll say high impact. Usually the high impact ones, unless they're really needed, you can turn off. Now you can decide whether it's really needed or not, like an iTunes thing or something like that. If you really want your updates to load, me, I run them manually because I'd rather not. I'd rather have a day set up to where I'm updating stuff instead of having it update randomly while I'm doing something important. That's it for our task manager. Now I'm going to be showing you your system processes, which is like your animations in the background, your little things that you don't really need, like how that pops up. Usually it would be a little bit more animated and have a shadow behind it. I'm going to show you how to get rid of that. Now, first things first, you can do it this way, which I think is easier. You can go in your File Explorer, go to this PC, which shows all your drives, and don't right-click over here, right-click down here, and select Properties, and it'll show you all your computer information. Like mine runs at 3.0 gigahertz, has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it's a 64 operating system. This just shows everything. You can change your computer name and stuff here as well. Now what I'm going to go into is the advanced system settings, and you'll always need administrator privileges for that. So if you're in a school, that won't work out at all. Now we're going to click on performance, and this will show pretty much what I was talking about. Now usually it's set on this, and that pretty much selects everything except for 1 or 2 things. It changes depending on your computer. Now if you're just for best appearance, that'll show everything, which generally you don't want to choose that unless you have a really beefy computer. But best performance gets rid of all of that, and it makes all your processes run faster. And generally you want to click apply and OK. And what that'll do is that'll pretty much speed up your computer and get rid of all the little shadows and stuff. Now with Windows 7 or Windows XP, it'll make a big change. Like let's say I'm doing this, how this looks when it's blue and highlighted. Imagine the letters and stuff being blue as well. It changes it. It kind of makes it look really bad, but it makes your games look really great. So it's pretty much a win-lose, or like on Windows 10, there's not really a lose to it. Now, let's say you've been installing stuff on random websites and you're having problems due to other stuff starting up that you don't want on your computer at all. Like, let's say I downloaded NVIDIA or something like a game or Steam, and it downloaded Adobe in the background. Now, say I don't want that. Then you can type in uninstall or add or remove programs. You'd go into here, and mine's not loading up right now. It hasn't been lately. But you'd have a big menu, and your applications would be on the right side. What you'd pretty much do on those is click on them. You can say you can modify them, which generally you don't want to mess with them unless you know what you're doing and that sort of thing. And then it'll say uninstall, and you can uninstall any extra application that you do not need, and it'll speed up your computer. I hope this video helps you guys out today. Make sure to like and subscribe if it did, and leave any comments down below if you have any suggestions. Thank you. Bye.